This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. All right, so we got Wack 100 explaining what really went down with 42 Dugg. Basically, he said 42 Dugg did nothing when Offset went in his pockets and punched him in the face. He punched 42 Dugg in the face for taking the dice and trying to end the game when they were in the middle of a dice game. And basically, he got in the middle and made sure it didn't escalate any further than that. And 42 Dugg, basically he's saying 42 Dugg is soft. That's how I took it.
Said walks right up, and Doug's walking away from him, grabs his left pocket. Some money bulging out of it. He didn't take the money out of his pocket. Right? I don't know if he was attempting to take it or he was just trying to turn him around or what it was. Nevertheless, Dugg ends up turning around. When he turned.
And what's funny about this is Dugg is like 4'5". He's 4'5", bro. And 42 Dugg thinks he's tough. 42 Dugg is going around, he's kind of like, 42 Dugg's kind of like the Meek Mill of Detroit to me, because anything that comes out of his mouth or anything he talks about or posts is corny. And no offense to Meek Mill. I like Meek Mill as a rapper, but he be tweeting a lot of weird stuff.
Turn around, Offset 5.
In the face.
Right in the face. I give it to 5 count. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000.
You're counting what?
No reaction from Dugg. If y'all gonna get down, y'all gonna get down. Nigga, 5, you get off. When I seen no reaction, now I'll get.
Yep. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Wack 100. He talks a lot about this, but he's telling his truth. This is something. He's doing something different right now that he needed to do to take control. He feels like he's not relying on artists anymore for managing them. He's more taking things into his own hands. He still manages artists, but he has his own brand as well. That's what's going on with him. You don't hear him talking about the trucking or the Pampers anymore, though. We haven't heard about those. I think this is Nicki Minaj producer. He's working on something. He's working on the Who Shot Ya remix for Nicki to go at Meg. Adam 22 disses Wack 100, but I think it's for fun. He says, great day for No Jumper. Plug Talk won the best porn podcast. Lena the Plug won the best I can't say. Wack 100 was the only relevant one enough to get dissed by Finesse 2 times. Adam 22, you didn't count. It's officially the Wack 100 Adam show. I'm going to tell you how that's going to go. Wack 100 is going to figure out how No Jumper works, and he's going to make his own No Jumper after that. Trust me. Wack 100 is the draw to No Jumper right now. And sometimes you got to be careful what you invite in. It's good for views right now, but Adam 22, if he has a problem with Wack, what? I'm not saying Wack's the most dangerous person there in LA, but he could apply pressure to Adam. It wouldn't be very hard. Drake throwing up gang signs with 504 in the club. Cool. Jalen Rose and Birdman, I guess they're flying around, going to games together, I guess. I don't know. They did this whole long talk appreciating each other. It is what it is. One of the Island Boys gets punched and put down by a 10-year-old. Now, Moniece Slaughter from Love and Hip Hop inserts herself in the Meg and Nicki thing. She talks about, imagine a 7-year-old is, hard R word and murdered by a neighbor. You fight for legislation to be passed. He's put on death row, death penalty that in that state. So his sentence is committed to life without parole. So now you have to live without your baby. You have to live using that killer is still alive and well. A law you and your departed daughter's name and honor is passed. And now, for the first time over a decade, your daughter is trending. Your wound is reopened because it's used in a diss track. If I were Megan Kanta's family, I would take every cent of that single let's see. Anyways, valid point. Imagine your 7-year-old daughter. I don't know. Yeah, and Nicki liked everything. Nicki liked all that. This beef is just gonna escalate. Ruby Rose was called out. She says, "I wish I was Nicki Minaj back in 2011," but she's been dissing her recently, saying, "Oh, Nicki's corny. She's married to a pedo. She's on Ozempic. She's falling off." No, Ruby, you're trying to insert yourself in this to stay hot. Because honestly, you're tripping. You're an OnlyFans model. Okay, that's what you are. It's Jordan Tower with JT News. Peace.